Hopefully one day I'll make an actual intro or have a proper one. But hi, we're back with these guides. Today we're gonna be talking about Oryugami, a pretty cool Catmon. I would say so myself. It's a very new edition. I'm pretty sure if my memory serves me right, it is the most recent cap actually added to the format. And this is a special guy as it is not findable in the actual Code game. So it's pretty cool. Uh, as you can see, Origami is an origami dragon. It is very unique in the fact that it plays around this niche of being a normal dragon type that usually tries to abuse its stabs, but normal dragon isn't really that great of an offensive combo as it only hits dragon for super effectively. But we'll dive into why that's unique for Origami. So, firstly, Origami, let's look at these base stats before we get into any of the move sets and everything. It has a 115 speed, which is, that's respectable. Its bulk isn't great. 47 defense isn't that great. Maybe 83 HP will let you live some weaker hits, but you're probably going to get one-shotted by most things, which is why Origami really wants to kill whatever is in front of it. But it has to deal with its 113 attack, which still isn't bad, but it's not like amazing. Though it is very much carried by its abilities. Firstly, in this set, we'll be talking about adaptability, which you know what adaptability does. It also has traits, super luck, and normalize, which we'll talk about normalize and adaptability mainly, and I'll dabble on super luck in a little bit. But mainly, you're going to be wanting to use these two. Yes, you will be wanting to use normalize sometimes, and you will see why. Origami, obviously, as I said, doesn't have that great of good coverage on its physical side, and basically, like, not its special side either. You're never gonna be running its special attack anyways, as it doesn't have good coverage there. So you're mainly going to be wanting to use physical. However, we know normal plus dragon, any still type, and you're kind of a goner. Well, luckily, Origami gains access to multi attack. If you don't know, multi-attack changes its type based on any memory that you use. In my opinion, the best memory to use on Origami is the fire memory, and the main reason for that is because Weatherbane, a steel flying type, which is immune to electric type attacks, um, d- definitely doesn't like getting hit by fire moves. That is its basic one big weakness, and it is one of the best Pokemon in the format. So you definitely want to be building Origami around that. This set is a little weird. You have Sharpen. Sharpen is usually just weaker Sword Stance in base Pokemon. Why would you ever want to use Sharpen when Swords Dance is right there? And I'm pretty sure Origami actually does get Swords Dance. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I lied to you. I'm a liar. It doesn't get Swords Dance. That's really weird, actually. Why does it not get Swords Dance? I think it's because it needs to abuse Sharpen. And the reason why it needs to abuse Sharpen is because Sharpen is unique in the Clover Cap format. Sharpen raises your attack by 1 normally, but it also applies focus energy. This is very important as it lets it have increased crit ratio. So if you're running super luck, that could just guaranteed crits on all your moves. And its main attacking move, Dragon Claw, which is boosted by adaptability, can also get boosted even more if it crits. And because of Sharpen, it'll probably guarantee crit. It actually does guarantee crit because Sharpen raises it by 2 stages, and then Dragon Claw is 1. If you're +3 crit ratio, you will always crit. And this is the same for Slash. It's the same for Slash. Slash does 105 power, and if it's a critical hit, well, if it's a critical hit, it's 105 power. If it's adaptability boosted, it is 210 power without factoring stab. So that's just amazing. Um, which is why you're not using return, which you can use return, but having guaranteed crits on slash is overall more damage output. So that's why I would rather use slash, even though maybe return is like more consistent damage if you're not constantly spamming or not constantly using sharpen, as I know because of its frailty it can be hard to actually set it up. But when you do, it is very, very rewarding. Origami's second set is using normalize. Normalize fake out sucker punch is very, very useful if you're not fighting a ghost type. Just any neutral hit. See, the thing is, normal isn't great, but it's also not terrible because normal hits only. Normal can't hit steel, rock, and ghost. That's it. Every other type, it just hits for neutral damage. That's not that bad. That's really not that bad. Even though ghost and steel are very common, if that's still really good, just hit any other, just, for this set right here, you just U-turn out, or just regularly switch. It's totally fine. It's really not that bad. This is actually one of the best use cases of normalize because of its weird move pool. Really, like, you know, synergizing very well. Fake out, of course, just good damage. Sucker punch, normalize, good damage. U-turn just for pivot, and a thousandfold, which is a Clover move, is not resisted by steel. Even though normalize, you're normalized a thousand folds, steel types cannot resist this attack, which is amazing. That means you literally have a normal type attack that goes through steel types, so you're only really not wanting to fight any rock or ghost types. That's it. That's really, really good. That was one of the like funny add-ons to this Pokemon. That wasn't its main gimmick, but it is an important gimmick that it can use, and it is very, very funny. Last set we have here is also using normalize, or hoof, adaptability, that is not normalize. It's using loaded dice with tail slap and scale shot adaptability, which is stronger than Slash and Dragon Claw if you're not critting them, so it is overall more damage output. And the reason why this set only has 3 moves is because the last one can be subbed out for, Earthquake, Fake Out, Sucker Punch, something along the lines of that. Maybe you want to go for a thousand folds again if you just want to hit, steel types, or if you want to hit a certain Pokemon, a Steel Fairy type named Wargork, for quad effective damage because they're Steel Fairy. So it's neutral on Steel and then super effective on Fairy. Actually, it's just super effective. I'm lying to you again. I'm very sorry for lying to you again. I'm just lying. I'm just lying. Maybe this entire video is just a lie. Whatever. You use Earthquake. You use Earthquake, alright? Tail Slap, Scale Shot, U-Turn, Earthquake, or Fake Out just for more damage. Oryugami is very, very... It's a unique Pokemon. It can do a lot of stuff for you. It has really good damage out. It has good damage potential. And it's also very unique in its gimmick to deal certain amounts of damage, which is why I like Origami. I like using it. It is a very fun Pokemon, and I hope you do. I hope you like using Origami as well. It's not like meta at all, but I think it's pretty fun. Thank you for watching. Uh, yeah. Peace out. I'll better content in the future. By better content, I mean the same shit. That's right, the same shit.